welcome back to ASM Sekai. It is me and Moto today. Amy is somewhere getting his Chainsaw Man outfit. So forget him. We're here once again to talk to you about this greatness, One Piece. The manga edition will come later, but before anything, make sure you like and subscribe so you're always notified whenever we drop the new episodes. Today we're talking about One Piece, episode 1082. The world that moves on, a new organization, the Cross Guild.
Excellent. You want me to do the summary real quick?
Can I ask one question? I feel like we're missing key panels.
Amethyst?
No, forget Amethyst. I'm talking about in One Piece manga because we read the manga, and I'm not. There's a panel where after Kid grabs Straw Hat. Why did I say Straw Hat? After he grabs Luffy. He says, look at this, and Luffy finds out that he's the emperor at that time, and he's like, I'll kill you. He goes, I'll kill you, and then Luffy is like, no, and they start laughing. That panel never happened.
It kind of did at the celebration. When Kid came to the celebration.
He
like,
just screamed Luffy. Just screamed Luffy, and then Luffy just grabbed him, and then they started drinking. He cheered.
Yeah, it wasn't any major thing like what was on the manga. I think, we've seen it so far. Like a lot of the thing has been kind of tweaked. There was a few differences in this chapter as well in terms of those differences.
When do we find out the bounty for the rest of the crew? Next episode?
I think it's the next episode. It's after they get out of Wano, right? They're in the
next episode.
Yeah, they should be, right?
Well, I don't know how much they're gonna drag it on.
I would hope it's the next episode, but obviously we have the conclusion of the Wano where they actually depart, and then Luffy gets his ass whooped.
That's a separate conversation, but overall, this is do a quick summary so we can get on with this.
Yeah, so we start off the aftermath of the greenbull. It's a very critical, important event that decides the decision of many of the characters that we're about to see. Which the first one is the Mokomo Dukedom with the dog and the cat. They're staying in Wano to protect Momonosuke and Wano instead of going back to Zou. And because of that, Carrot, became the leader or ruler of the Mokodon, which is super surprising. I think
when we read this, we both were like, okay, we weren't completely sold.
Yeah, I don't recall anything that signified that she was second in command of anything. Was that the case?
I guess going on the adventure with Luffy is like knowing that you already got enough experience to handle war and lead. And I guess because she couldn't turn into whenever the moon comes out much more and much stronger. I think they play into everything. And plus, he did say it's the youth's turn. So
yeah, I guess kind of. I think she was one of the favorites to join the Straw Hats for many people. So this was
it was a 10-year journey.
There was a big three candidate for Straw Hat. One was Carrot, other is Yamato, and other is Momonosuke. We're one by one finding out where they will be going. And then the next is the Sukiyaki reveal. Oden's father that finally tells Hiyori and Momo that the grandfather's still alive. What was funny was everybody knew. Except Kinemon, he's always clueless.
you know what's funny? It's like there's so many moments where in One Piece, the comedic timing and of certain characters, like for example, Buggy just has like the luck of just falling to fame.
Yeah.
And Kimono just has the luck of avoiding the embarrassment.
Yes, and the outcome becoming always good because of his fuck up.
They're like, I can't believe you realized that. You knew all along. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're like, what are you talking
Yes.
about?
And then big reveal, or not really a big reveal because it was revealed in the last episode. Pluton is in Wano. Robin's, telling the whole crew, Luffy don't give a shit. So it's interesting dynamic. A lot of the crew did bring up an interesting question. Why? I think that's an interesting question, and I think Oda does a good job of.
What do you mean, why?
I think Oda. Why is there Pluton here, and why did Odin want to release Pluton?
That's actually my bigger question. It's still been since I read it. It's if Odin had seen, like, I'm thinking when they reach Laugh Hill, I feel like Odin might have seen whatever future or whatever it was shown. If he has seen that, or assuming something's happening, I don't know, it just feels weird. Odin isn't the type to like rely on something that powerful. He lives on his own strength.
So this kind of reminds me of going back to the Fishman Island. I don't know if you remember King Neptune when what's the big ship? It's like, no, you can't destroy what the fuck? Noah. You can't destroy the Noah.
Noah's
right?
Ark, yeah.
It's the big ship. Yeah, Noah's Ark. Because it's meant for Joy Boy. The time's not ready. It's not ready yet, right? So every major arc, Oda has left this idea that there's more coming from like all these places, right? Even Water 7, right?
You know what's crazy? Like, I'm sorry to interrupt, though, and we'll come back to
Water
Water 7.
Go ahead.
But when you're talking about all these different world-ending weapons, it's like Luffy's supposed to get these at the end. Like, this is his ultimate form.
It feels like
a giant robot coming together. Luffy's favorite thing is a super robot, and imagine he gets this. I don't know, man. That would be pretty awesome. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll get to see some badass thing like Luffy. We get to see his like superstar eyes, like, and he's like crying,
what if that big Joybot hat was a robot? What if his Joybot was a robot form?
I mean, I don't see why not. Like, it's there's so much setup in conclusion teased by Oda, and then going back to the Water 7, like, what's his name talked about Water 7 becoming mobile, right? It was going to become a big ship, right? And so I feel like this whole Pluton thing is kind of like the last battle. Like, I feel Momonosuke will open up Wano to go help Luffy in the final battle, and I think that's probably why Odin wanted to open the borders to tear down the cliff, get the Pluton for the final battle, because I guess it'll be too much of a spoiler, but I think that's kind of what it feels like. It's a setup, and that's why Odin, had the same story from the Laugh Tale where everybody comes and helps out Jobo at the end, and then Sexy Shinobu shows up, losing all that weight, all that chunkiness is gone. She had a lipo.
Yeah,
and then
Sanji went wild.
Yeah, I know, right? And then I think the most hilarious thing is Caribou is still, I don't know. I don't know what role he's gonna play at the end. Like, he's still with the straw hat. He hears about the Pluton.
I think
he's gonna tell that person. Who do you think that person is?
See, I don't want to give a spoiler ahead because, one, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. It's tricky. I am not sure exactly. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, because he's I don't know if he's much a spoiler, but he's still with the Straw Hats. Even the current arc.
You think he might be a spy like Drake was?
Well, it says that person in the sea, like, he's like spying and listening, and he's like, when he heard about Pluton, he's like, oh, that person would really like this information. I feel like that would be a good candidate for the Black Caribou. I feel like that fits more with that group. And finally, we get the interaction that we kind of been waiting for, the rivalry, Luffy Kid Law interaction. Law was really top notch
Mysterious?
here. Well, I thought he was fucking hilarious. Like, where, like, which direction you guys want to go? Middle. He's like, middle, kids.
That's why I
Law's a good cat.
law's amazing. But what I realized in the anime versus the manga, and completely separate. We could talk about the manga aspect right now. I didn't realize Law's sudden pause and the look.
Yeah, that was interesting, and that's really something I wanted to ask you about. Is the burn a man with the burn scar? Is that someone related to Law? Like, it feels like he seems to know, right? Like, is that the impression you got, or no?
What's the guy that Law helped? He had some thing, right?
The Corazon?
Yeah.
The one that got killed?
But he's dead, right?
No, the Flamingo's brother?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
I mean, they did get burned on the...
He said the man touched by flame?
Men with burn scar. So the anime translation was men with the burn scar. So
I don't know.
I don't think manga readers took it as Law having any connection. Like, Law and Kid both knew about the existence of a man with the burn scar. But this one felt like it was like anime was kind of hinting that Law actually does know the man with the burn scar. So that's an interesting take. How about the Robin checking out Law? What'd you think of that?
Robin is smart, and plus Robin and Law already went down to Pluton basically together.
Right.
See, I think Robin is the smartest out of all of them.
Okay, yeah.
In terms of knowledge, the war works, she's the mature one. She's always the coolest, calmest, and I feel like we did see Devil Robin, and I feel like she can push herself to be higher because, I mean, come on, she was one of the highest bounty ever is a kid. I think she's the smartest, and right after her is Law.
Yeah, and they're you know what I was just thinking, like, Law's crew is so worthless. What do they do?
They're so useless, yo.
Like, what do they do?
So useless. Like, it's like, honestly, I mean, also Kid, I guess. I mean, not a Kid. I mean, also, yeah, Kid, because the only person that's good in Kid is Killer.
Yeah, but like, it's not like Kid's like doing like this polynegriff like stuff, right? Like, Law's like, he seems to be doing everything. Like Straw Hats, right? It's Robin who takes care of all that, the history, and all the stuff, technical stuff. Like it's Frankie, navigation, Nami. So as a crew, like they have roles and responsibility. Like everything about the Heart Pirates is just Law and nobody else. Like who does what? Kid is just like he's just a pirate. Like he's not like intelligent like Law or Robin. So it's not like he's doing he fights. He's a terrible leader, as we will quickly soon find out.
No, honestly, I don't know. I don't know any of the other, and I feel like Oda just doesn't give a fuck about the other people's crews. He's just like,
no, I don't think so.
Main rival,
Beppo.
Rivals captain.
Bepple's the only one I know, but he's more like a mascot than he is, anything
Whatever.
else.
Straw Hats was freaking spank the entire crew together.
And then finally is Momonosuke, Kinemon, and Yamato.
We talked about
looking for Straw Hat.
Buggy, the idiot.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then the Cross Gear announcement where Luffy sees Cross Gear for the first time, learn about the Emperor, the other Emperor, which was Buggy, and Luffy's reaction is, but he's an idiot. I think the manga actually did it better, to be honest, because it gives you the moment.
I feel like we knew it, we saw it coming, and I agree. It just did not hit the same.
I feel like they went too fast past it. Like it didn't give us a chance to enjoy it. He should have been like, Bucky's an idiot. How is he an emperor? Like you know, like with the panel, I think that's where it was better, is because like we get to like literally stop and like laugh about it. It's like, yeah, that's such a fact.
Oh,
But here, it just kind of kept on going.
Wait till the viewers find out the reason. Oh my God, Alice. I mean, just saying, Buggy deserves it.
Yeah, kind of does actually. So, what's your thought on the episode overall? So that's what happens. Nothing major.
I'm ready to leave Wano. I just want to leave. I feel like we've been here way too long now. It's
you get,
just say your goodbye.
Celebration's over.
Yeah, just say your goodbyes. And
I want to see the bounty. I want to see the fucking bounty. You know that I was hoping like the 4 Emperor announcement. Luffy gets the attention. Love it.
We got that already. Yeah. We got the 4
Yeah,
Emperor.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then immediately I was hoping to get some bounty for the rest of the crew. I mean that's a celebration of One Piece fandom, right? To see and this is a funny one too, right? Like I can't wait. What's your score? What's your rate?
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, it's not an exciting episode. It's
You're gonna have to give it a score?
I don't know if it deserves a score, to be honest. It feels like
no score.
If I were to say, this felt like a complete filler episode. It really had no progress. To me,
yeah.
Like, when you're looking at it, the whole thing, Pluton, us getting Pluton, or getting the information, yeah. We're still not gonna see what's about it right now. Yeah, 2
episodes ago we saw it. Yeah.
So, I guess the best part of this was just the fact that Luffy had an option of getting Pluton, but like typical Luffy, he said no.
Yeah.
The Kid Luffy and Law interaction was good, but it's like everything else was really like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just give it like a 6 out of 10. The reason being why is just because the story is moving, and I think I'm just like so done with Wano, and it's just like I just want to just move on. It's taking forever to close. Yeah,
I agree with you 100%. And that's why I'm gonna give like a 4 out of 10. A lot of the information, like you said, it's been given already. Robin, Sukiyaki, like carrot thing was new, but it's not that important. And then I did like the Luffy Kid Law interaction, but that was just a small part of the story. So yeah, it's 4 out of 10. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Let's get to the final arc, which I don't know how Oda is breaking this out, but I'm gonna call it part 1 of the final arc, I guess. I know it. We're ready for it. Let's get going.
Listen, Attack has changed everything for me. It's don't waste your time. Get to the point. Time is valuable. So
yes.
One Piece anime, we still believe in you to be better. You may become. But until then, this is what you are, being the last remaining slow-ass shonen. That's successful. Yeah. But we love you. What do you guys think about this episode? Comment below. Let us know your thoughts. Like and subscribe. Me and Mona will be back later with our other edition. We talk about JJK. We're going to talk about Gen V. We're going to talk about Shield Hero soon. But until then, we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Peace out.